meditation, it is a fascinating thing that here we are on Wednesday, January 20th. This is Inauguration Day in the United States. And doesn't matter which side of the political spectrum one falls in. If you are an American citizen, it is a new beginning. It is a new beginning. And so today's meditation is all about change. Change that is welcome and change that maybe we're resistant to. There is one constant that we experience in life, and that for sure is change. So as we reflect on today, as we reflect on the events leading up to today, again, it doesn't matter where you stand. It is a new beginning. So I invite you to go with me into this journey of exploring change in a way that connects us or reconnects us perhaps with that expression of God that we are, that expression of the creative essence that we are. For as Jesus said, is it not written in the law that we are gods? That we are that expression of God. Just as Jesus demonstrated, he too showed us. He showed us that we are the way, the truth, and the light. Excuse me. And as we explore understanding that we are that expression of God, it shifts our awareness of how we see our fellow man, our fellow American, our fellow Republican, fellow Democrat, fellow libertarian, independent. Again, where you lie on the political spectrum doesn't matter when it comes to change, because it is inevitable for each and every one of us. So with that in mind, I invite you to close your eyes and bring before you in your mind's eye, in great big huge glowing letters, the word change. CHANGE. Not a representation of change, but just the word. And as you allow that word change to be there, I invite you to allow the words that I'm speaking to wash over you and retain the words that are yours to receive. Just let everything else go. Change is always present. Change is present in my body every moment of every day, of every minute. For the cells in my body are changing. The hair on my body, the nails of my hands and toes are always changing. They are growing and changing. So too is the awareness of my surroundings. As I move through my day, everything changes. I change. We have changes in our mood, our opinion, our thoughts, and our feelings throughout the entire day. Sometimes we are even unaware. Yet these changes are happening nonetheless. This word change does not have to be feared. This word change can simply be received as a truth of what is possible and is probable in this ever-present world of the third dimension, where we are on a planet Earth and things grow, shift, die, and change. Affirm with me, if you will, I am always changing. I am always changing. I express change from moment to moment. I receive change as the landscape shifts while I drive my car, while I ride my bike, while I take my walk. This change is welcome. This change is what sustains my curiosity as I move through this life. Change is my friend. My body changes, my thoughts change, my feelings change. And so too does that change exemplify the constant that is there, as well as the constant that is within me, that I am always the presence of God, the presence of love, the presence of peace, the presence of will. I am always present and expressing creativity. I am always expressing mastery, and I am always expressing the truth that I am one with the one. Yes, that constant in life is change. So too is the constant of presence, of being. And just as I am the presence of the divine in action, so too is my brother, so too is my enemy, and so too is my friend. They and I and we are one with the one with the creative force of the world, one with the universal outpicturing of God. We are one. Change is the evidence that there is growth. Change is the evidence that there is maturity, and change is the evidence that I am temporary in this body, in this time, and in this space. Love, peace, faith, and understanding are the evidence that I have within me that I am one with the unchanging principle of God. I invite you to take a moment and bring this peace, this softening with the word change, and carry it into the silence, that it may become even less powerful in fear and more powerful in the embrace of the divine unfolding that we see within our hearts, our minds, and within our community as we embrace the truth of who and what we are. The presence of God. Pressed into visibility that we may see the face of God in all whom we encounter. And as we imagine the many faces, friend and foe, allow us to see them in the silence. And as you gently inhale, allow yourself to carry this peace, this understanding of change, that even as we move through fear, acceptance, and finally peace with change, all those with whom we share this world, all those with whom we are part of the oneness with, are feeling that change today as well, today and every day. And compassion, understanding, and love will carry us through today and always. And so it is. So I invite you to share this meditation today. Never know who could use the help in processing change. Be well, my friends, and until next week, breathe and remember you are always one with the one. And so it is.